The last item of business is the shareholder proposal and supporting statement submitted by the National Center for Public Policy Research regarding human rights review. I would now like to recognize Mr. Justin Danhof, a representative of the National Center for Public Policy Research, for a period of 3 minutes. Mr. Danhof, would you please begin?
Thank you, Lucy. As Lucy said, my name is Justin Danhof. I'm General Counsel of the National Center for Public Policy Research, and I rise to move our proposal. Our proposal is very simple. It asks the company to protect its workers, known as its partners, from potential discrimination. Many in the room may recall that in 2014, the CEO of the tech company Mozilla, a gentleman by the name of Brandon Ike, was forced from his job because he had contributed to a 2008 California referendum. In fact, approximately half of American workers can legally face workplace discipline or termination for engaging in political activity outside of work. In light of this, we submitted proposals to Starbucks and over 30 other corporations asking them to voluntarily protect their employees' right to engage in legal, political, and civic activities during their off hours without fear of any potential retribution on the job. Almost all the corporations that we approached engaged with us, and over a dozen major corporations adopted this policy. This includes Pepsi, Time Warner, Walmart, and General Electric. However, Starbucks, for some reason, did not engage with us at all. Free speech and free association are under increasing attack in America. Some politicians want to regulate speech by broadcast journalists. Colleges all across the country are erecting so-called free speech zones that, despite the name, limit speech. Just look at what happened last fall at the University of Missouri. And now this trend is entering corporate America. While Mr. Ike and others have been run off the job simply for their political beliefs, other corporations such as Facebook and Twitter are actively limiting political speech. It's not hard to envision a scenario in which a conservative or libertarian Starbucks employee might feel ostracized to the point of reducing her political activity. The company has a reputation, whether it's deserved or not, of being very left-leaning. CEO Schultz is a prominent American liberal who many on the left who are unhappy with their choices had hoped would run for president. If a conservative employee's direct superior is also left-leaning, she might feel compelled to squash her political activities. Now, to be clear, the current culture is predominantly anti-conservative, but our proposal would also protect a liberal employee who is working under a conservative or libertarian boss. The facts are simple. In the current political climate, there's a totalitarian effort to silence certain speech. Starbucks employees may curb their political or civic activity out of a very real, rational fear of retribution at work. While the company's executive team may think this would never happen, it can't be certain unless it enacts a firm policy to protect its workers. Please join me in supporting our proposal and supporting Starbucks workers. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Danhof. Respectfully, the board recommends a vote against this proposal for the reasons set forth in the company's proxy statement.